Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to an episode of Lost in Tokyo. We are back in Tokyo after a 10-day hiatus back over in Vegas and San Fran. I am standing in front of the Metropolitan Plaza, or the Tobu side of Ikebukuro Station. I have missed all of you. Thank you for those that are joining today. I'm still a bit jet lagged. But today it's about kind of walking around, having a bit of a coffee, and doing kind of, I guess, a trip debrief. It was one hell of a trip and a lot to talk about and show you a little bit, a few video clips and pictures and stuff like that. Hope you enjoy. It feels weird to actually be live again. After 10 days, I did a bit of filming. I'm exhausted, but I wanted to come back and do a live stream as soon as possible because I've missed all of you. I really have. So just let me turn my alerts on and bring up the replay here, and away we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'll say good morning to all of you. I'm gonna smash my own like button, of course, and I am like number 10. Cool. So yeah, good morning, Mike Hawk, cousin Vinny. Hey mom, how are you? Dave, Jeffrey, Corey, Ramsey, Silent, my coffee brother, Fang, Spiderfresh, Troy, Robert Kosinski, Godzilla is in the house. I wish to complain to management that I was gifted a membership and there's no Godzilla emoji. Well, there's a reason why. Hey, Sodesne, how are you? Thank you for being here. Yeah, we're gonna walk around a little bit, see what the morning commute zombies look like, and I'm just so happy to be back. I do have to work today. Before anybody asks, so it'll be a bit of a short live stream, maybe about an hour. Hey Luann, how are you? And I'm exhausted. That's all there is to it, and we'll get into that in a bit. I just want to make sure that everybody is kind of here. Hey Black Tango, how are you? Are you back in Japan already? Does this look like Japan? Can you see the kanji right there? Right? But thank you all for being here. I've missed all of you. I haven't live streamed for 11 days. I did try to live stream in Vegas. Trying to use my data and or Wi-Fi really sucked in Vegas. So that was a no-go. I actually went live, and yeah, it's kind of weird that nobody caught the live stream. I live streamed for 5 minutes and nothing came up. And it was just weird, so I gave up. But thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. It could be Honolulu. It could be smartass Mr. Mike Hawk. But yeah, I'm gonna go hit a vending machine because I need a coffee. And fun fact, which is really weird, is I'm so used to getting vending machine coffees. And hey, Mindy's mom, how are you, sister? Hey, Beige Matters. Craig Hepburn, good morning. While I was in Vegas, I kept looking for canned coffee. Y'all don't have canned coffee like Japan does. You have these Starbucks things and a lot of sweet lattes and all kinds of weird stuff. But other than that, this guy right walking past me is telling me to move out of his way. Hey, Mikey in Vegas, how are you? So yeah, let's go get a coffee. I'm dying for a coffee. But yeah, it was just weird, kind of like a cultural thing, I guess, that Japan really, America really doesn't have coffee in a can like Japan does. So let's go get a coffee, people. Today's ledge is brought to you by, ladies. Right there. So it's good to hold a gimbal again, and let's go find our closest vending machine here. Mike, I got to take my glasses off to read. I got rid of canned coffees in the late. They got rid of canned coffees in the late 90s. It's too bad. Hey, Cobrad, how are you? My evil twin. Good morning. So yeah, we are here on the Ikebukuro West side. This is the whole Lumine, Tobu, shopping area, Lumine, of course, and excuse me. It's actually a nice shopping area here. You do have access down these escalators into the station, which I'll be going to later on. But Yeah, I'm just so happy to be back, ladies and gentlemen. My God. Hey, Laurie Leonard, how are you? Please smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. God, it feels good to be back. I see vending machines right over here. My first coffee back in Japan. Well, of course, I had a coffee this morning, but not from a vending machine or anything. Of course, we are by the Global Ring area, which we've seen before. I'm going to kind of walk in the back area. Mr. Donut is over here. There's a great Mexican restaurant, El Torito, right over here. It's kind of hidden, but yeah, let's go get a coffee. Let's go get a coffee. And Lynn Sanger, how are you? Thank you so much for your message. I hope you're feeling well. I did reply to you, and I hope you saw the message, but thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. Coffee, come on. Just have my coffee right away. Nope. Of course they don't have my coffee right away. They never do. Oh well, we'll get the Georgia Black right here. First coffee of the morning from a vending machine. Don't forget your change, as always. They will be start to have the hot coffee soon. Crispy Bacon, good morning. Spider Fresh, hey, yeah. If you guys are all part of the Emoji Club, by all means, please get those vending machines going. Also, just in case you are not a part of the Emoji Club, we have fallen down to 161 Emoji Club members. So if you're not a part of the Emoji Club, by all means, please help out. We support local charities, and because I haven't been live streaming, obviously, hopefully we can get those numbers back up. Hey, Sandra C., how are you? Jim and Harriet, good morning. But yeah, please think about it if you are interested. It's mostly supporting local charities and emoji clubs without Godzilla, of course. Jeremy, how are you? Good morning. So I'm just kind of walking down the back streets here. And hey, Tracy Garcia, good morning, darling. How are you? I'm so happy everybody's coming back. I hope you missed me. Did you miss me, people? If you missed me, give me some TD hearts in the chat. If you didn't, hell with ya! Grace of Japan, the gods in nature. This is a great little area here. I love this hotel, by the way. Yeah, it's got a nice little outdoor area here. Do we have to? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Oh, police officers going to work in the morning for San Francisco. My first super chat of the month of the day. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going to talk a bit about San Francisco. I just got to find somewhere to sit and kind of chat with you guys a bit. Maybe I'll go up to the Global Ring and see what's going on there. Hey, John, how are you? Good morning. Oh, look at all those hearts. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, everybody. I really do. Now, this is, of course, this live stream is not a horror story. It's about the good, the bad, and the ugly, of course. And I got about 45 minutes, so I want to do a trip report with you guys. It's not a typical Lost in Tokyo, but hopefully you'll understand, enjoy some of the stories and different things like that, of course. Are you using Prism? I am, Mark. So I can see a ledge up here. I hope the wind, it's quite windy here. It's nice that the temperature has changed. I'm very happy about that. Just come up to the Global Ring. I think I'll use that ledge right over there and have a chat. Now remember, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please at Tokyo Drew. I will see everything in the replay and try and answer it as much as possible. First off, as you can see, I shaved. Maybe some of you didn't notice, maybe some of you did. But yeah, I got home last night and I just wanted a bit of a different look. And I was so, my beard, I haven't shaved in 10 days. So, hey, Tim the dude, how are you? It was so white. And then I started getting white hairs on my beard. So I was kind of like, time to shave. I might look like this for a while, so sorry to scare you. I know Halloween is coming, but, well, thank you, Tracy. How's a smile? I got to put my glasses up so I can read comments and stuff like that. Looking very fresh. Hey Drew, is it cold yet? It is cold, a bit cooler, in the 20s or something. Wow, that was a big delay. Huh. But I'm happy that the weather has changed. I'll be vlogging there next week. Cool. Didn't you wish you were in Kitchener for Oktoberfest instead? Pink Pip Boy, I don't know who you are, how you know that I have ties in Kitchener. Are you one of my brothers? David? I don't think Brent is in, he's in Edmonton or something. But yeah, no, it was a good trip. Steve, good morning, by the way. Maybe cooler, Drew has a jacket on. Yeah, I do. I actually, first time wearing a jacket this season. But I think it's going to warm up, but it is, hey, Tatsuya, good morning, ohayo gozaimasu. So yeah, real quickly, you know, I was, as you all know, I haven't live streamed for 11 days. I went to Vegas and to San Francisco with my wife, Hiromi, and I don't have many pictures. I'm saving more of my filming for Patreon only. Oh, and I want to give a shout out to our newest Patreon member, Laith. Thank you so much for joining. If you do see the replay, I don't see him here. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it, and welcome to our family. Stanley from Toronto. Oh, Pink Pip Boy, you changed your name. It used to be Stanley Santos, one of our Patreon members. Okay, gotta remember that. Welcome home, Drew. Hey, DeConnor, how are you? Thank you so much for being here. So, real quickly, just to give you guys a quick rundown, I guess. Yeah, we took United and we flew over to San Francisco for our transfer to Las Vegas. Hiromi and I got quite lucky. She reserved a window seat, I reserved the aisle seat. There was nobody in the middle, so we got 3 seats to ourselves. A comfortable flight. There was a lot of turbulence the closer we got to San Fran, and I mean, it was shaking all over the place. Oh, thank you, Tracy. I appreciate that. Arigatou gozaimashita. Yeah, we got to San Fran and had to wait for a little bit. Well, not too bad. And sure as shit, guys, I got onto a 737 MAX 9 or whatever it is, 737-9 or whatever, one of the newer 737s, down to Vegas. And they warned us about storms. Now, I don't know how many of you out there like flying or don't. I love flying. I am scared, deathly scared of heights, but the flight there was pretty smooth until we hit the Vegas area. And look at all those stars emojis. Thank you so much, guys. Going to pick up Fran at the trolley. See you all later. DeConnor, thank you. Say hi to Fran, please. Yeah, there was a bit of turbulence as we came into Vegas, came around. We were coming down to land. And ladies and gentlemen, hey, Wes, buckle up, let's go. How are you? Thank you for being here. We had our first go-around. My first go-around ever, Hiromi's first go-around ever. Literally, the wheels just touched, and all of a sudden we started going back up, and I was like, nah. So that was my first go-around, and it felt weird. I don't know, have any of you ever had a go-around before? Let me know in the chat. Oh, thank you, Mom. I appreciate that. I'm so glad you're safely back in Japan and you're live streaming again. Oh, miss you, Mom. Mwah. So yeah, my first go around, but we just went up around and landed safely. Yeah, got to our hotel, checked in, and I put a poll on our Discord for our Patreon members. What was the first thing I did? And D was the first option, if you guys remember. Why a go-around? They didn't announce why a go-around, actually, Black Tengu. So I still, to this day, have no idea. But people were saying that maybe there was debris on the runway. But I think it was crosswinds myself. But yeah, they never did say. Hey, Amanda Moore, how are you? Miss your face. John McKee, good morning. Thank you, John. So yeah, we got to the hotel, and D was the first option, by the way, but yeah, right away. We stayed at the Flamingo Hilton Grand Vacations, which we are members of, and we went to In-N-Out Burger. In-N-Out Burger. I think Hiromi probably sent Ramsey Silent a picture to prove that we went to In-N-Out or something like that. That's what she said, why she took a picture of me. But yeah, we did that, and we just started our gambling day. We kind of went to the Flamingo, and we had fun, and that's what it was about. I didn't play many table games. I only played one table game once, and that was about it. But yeah, I'll just kind of, maybe I got some pictures loaded up here. So a couple things. Number one is, I guess I got to be over here. This is one of the highlights of my trip. Is I got to go to Weiss Deli, where they make one of the best Reubens. It's a Jewish deli, kosher. The potato salad, the pickles, the Reubens. Some of you will remember this from a year ago. Got to go there, and I was so happy to go to Weiss Deli. But it looks amazing, doesn't it? Oh, thank you, Jim and Harriet. Back safe and sound. Glad you are back, Jim and Harriet. How are the dogs? I'll get into that in a minute. Somebody please remind me in 5 minutes to talk about our puppies. Hey, Kevin and Kat. Yeah, the Reuben is amazing, by the way. But also, a few days later, I got to go to a Vietnamese restaurant, and I got to have this banh mi. Amazing. We went into the Chinatown of Las Vegas. This was called Pho Vegas, and we got to experience some great Vietnamese food. Weird, eh? I live in Japan, but I went to America to have Vietnamese food. Because for whatever reason, Vietnamese food just tasted better in America than it does here in Japan. And this wait, let me, I don't know how to point. It was actually really good. And it was only like 12 bucks or something like that. Now, not too bad. But yeah, we spent a lot of time in casinos. We went on Monday. We actually went to this Illuminarium place in Las Vegas. We got discounted tickets for about $25. It wasn't that great, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have any pictures loaded up because I've loaded them up on my computer, and I'll have it for Patreon only. But we did visit Hoover Dam, which was really nice. This is from that tall bridge area looking down onto the Hoover Dam. We did this on Wednesday. And that was my first time at Hoover Dam. So I got that checked off my bucket list, thank God. I don't see any at Totally Drew or Tokyo Drew, so that's okay. So, you know, that was one thing I wanted to do. The other picture I have is the opposite. That's the bridge where I was standing looking down at the Hoover Dam. So there was a lot of hiking. Hey, Janet. There was a lot of walking. So if you ever do plan on visiting the Hoover Dam area, there are a few spots that you can stop to go onto this bridge, then go down. We walked from Nevada to Arizona and back, and different things like that. It was cool to see, of course. The one thing I am disappointed in, this is to Mikey in Vegas, of course, is I sent Mikey in Vegas, and I hope everything is okay with your family, Mikey in Vegas. Tuesday, Wednesday, I know you had days off, but I wanted to go and surprise Mikey in Vegas at his work, but I couldn't make it out, and I couldn't figure out, without asking you which location you worked at, because I wanted to go do a bit more shopping and come and surprise you, but then I thought, probably not the coolest thing, so next time, Mikey, I will make sure that we hang out a bit, and I know that you had some family stuff going on, but yeah, I had you thought, oh, thank you, Mindy's mom, my sister, thank you so much, I appreciate it. Making up for the month, everybody. Get those super chats going, thank you. Yeah, I really wanted to see you, brother, but the itinerary at the wife. Have you guys smashed that like button? Have we hit 50 likes yet, ladies and gentlemen? We're 20 minutes in. Just drew it. What else do I have here in pictures? Of course, Hiromi hitting a slot machine win. She, a very small bet. She only bet like 75 cents or something, but she won a couple $100 playing Huff and More Puff. As she probably lost more than she won. I kept winning. I probably won about, I don't know, 1,200, 1,500 in total, but then lost it all back, which was okay, you know. I never touched Bubble Magic at all. There's so many Bubble Magic now, but I never touched it at all, just so you know. And that's an inside joke, ladies and gentlemen. So Bubble Magic this Cobrat, and away you go. Speaking of Puff, yes, that was my first stop on my whatchamacallit. That was my first stop. In-N-Out was my second stop. So yeah, it felt good to be able to relax. You touched it with your eyes. I did. Lori Leonard, Tokyo Drew did. Oh, hold on. My brother is doing better and I don't work at Walmart anymore. Oh, well, thank God I didn't try to come, because, yeah, I was trying to be sneaky, Mike. Let me know where you work. Send me a message. Happy to finally catch you the live. I'm happy that you're here, Corey. And hey, we got a good Steelers win. Last second. I'll take any win that I can. El Snatterate, good morning. 1949, flew into Vegas in a DC-3 out of set. Damn, you're old. DC-3? So did you enjoy that first stop? Spider Fresh, I did. I really did. So yeah, Vegas was, you know, Vegas is Vegas, right? We actually, so giving you a real quick itinerary, Monday, Tuesday, we went to see Greg Popovich comedy pet show over at Planet Hollywood. Don't go, ladies and gentlemen. It was shit. It was not a good show. It's more, Greg Popovich is a Russian guy. He's been doing it for 30 years. I think it's getting old. And I really thought it would be a good show, but it wasn't. Lori Nard says, I was asking about your gambling adventure, but I hit send anyways. Oh, okay. Dr. Wick, good morning, by the way. Okay, I give up. Why? What's Cobrat saying now? Cobrat, I'm sure that you can answer your own question. One more for 50. Come on, we can do it. Awesome. Cobrat's being needy. Hold on, let me see here. You touched it with your eyes. That's all I saw. Puppies. Oh yeah, puppies. Thank you. I'll get somebody remind me in 10 minutes about that. I got everything going on. Anyways, so yeah, Greg Popovich was not the greatest show. Thank you, Cobra. And we were a bit disappointed. Before that, we went to Ocean One, ladies and gentlemen, and we had their I had their $5.99 breakfast, and Hiromi had their $5.99 lunch. Again, if you know Ocean One in Miracle Mile, it's worth the price. Wednesday, of course, we went to Hoover Dam. Thursday, we went out to have Vietnamese food, and Thursday we actually went to the Luxor. So we went down to New York, the Castle Place, Luxor, and we went to their buffet. Now I had playing that video game, the MGM video game. Somebody remind me what it's called. My Vegas. I got a coupon 2 for 1 at the Luxor buffet. Freaking horrible, people. Their buffet is $31 per person, $28.99 plus tax. Thank you all, Snatterake. We hit 50 likes. Thank you. I can't believe how time flew for you. I'm so happy that you had a great time. Thank you, Mindy's mom. Yeah, it was horrible. They had an Asian section, a Mexican section, a breakfast section, a carving section. We tried everything. It was freaking horrible. I will never go back again. I know Excalibur, thank you, Renzi Silent. It was outdated. I do not recommend it. Yeah, people kept saying go to Buckschnell or whatever the hell it's called. And I guess you could go and spend $90 on king crab and snow crab and things like that. But we're not big eaters, by the way. So we did not enjoy that, but we did enjoy walking through casinos and, playing slot machines in different places and things like that. We were just, honestly, the problem we had with America. Oh, okay, thank you, Mikey in Vegas. I saw the message. Is the pricing of America. I don't know how the hell you guys can survive in America with the price of things. $9 for a sandwich, or $11.99 for a burger. I guess we're just too used to. And that's what killed us. Also, is the tipping. Being in Japan, we're not used to tips, I guess. And I used to come from the tipping industry, but being here, try coming to LA. No, thank you. We probably tipped at least $250 to the waitresses and to the places that we ate at. We tried tipping around 20%, 20 to 22%. I went for breakfast at this place called Blueberry Hill in Las Vegas. An amazing breakfast, by the way. Eggs Benedict. I think I posted it on my Instagram. The bill was like $57 and I left $80, so $22 tip. So that was like, oh my God, wait, I'm thinking like that's 35%. Damn, I tipped too much. But the service was excellent and the breakfast was good, so I was happy with that. But yeah, Friday came rolling around and went to the Vietnamese food and did a bit of shopping. I got some new shoes and different things like that. Come to Greenville, South Carolina. We have great restaurants. I do want to hit the East Coast area eventually one day. Hey Frank B, how are you, by the way? Hey guys, I'm back. Thank you for being here. Smash that like button, Frank. And then yes, we packed up, went to San Fran Saturday morning, a nice hour flight up, and we took the BART into Powell and Market area, if you know San Francisco at all. We stayed at Hotel Stratford, and we got to Hotel Stratford about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Check-in was at 3, but they let us check in. We were very disappointed. The room was clean, but as soon as we walked in, we're used to having a mini fridge. We're used to having amenities like even a cup in the sink area. There's no air con. It was just a ceiling fan, but it was in an old building, so we kind of understood. They did have coffee and stuff down below in the lobby, but we got to San Fran and Hiromi's like, okay, let's go see the Painted Ladies. Hold on one second here. I don't mind tipping if the food service is worth it. When it's not and I'm still expected to tip, that bothers me. I agree, Cobra, I really do. We walked over to see the Painted Ladies. Now, if you don't know who the Painted Ladies are, and you're old as me, they are the houses that are shown in the Full House intro on the TV show from back in the 80s or whatever it's called. And I got a nice picture of that, so that was really nice. Hey Tetrazium, how are you, by the way? Glad to be back in Japan. I am glad to be back in Japan, actually. But on the way there, Hiromi, we traveled to San Fran. Oh, a flight, not bad. The BART for 33 minutes or whatever it was. And we had to walk 3.2 miles to the Painted Ladies. And we walked through Tenderloin. Hey, Hunter Gatherer, how are you? I just want to shout out to Hunter Gatherer. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. We actually walked through the Tenderloin area, on the outskirts of the Tenderloin area. And I'll get to the puppies in a minute. I got to get through everything. The puppies are last. But thank you for reminding me. I asked you guys to do it. Tenderloin, oh my God, walking through mine, we never saw shit on the street or dirty needles like people keep saying, but it was bad. Like, I was scared. Hiromi thought it was normal. I couldn't believe it. Somebody said, yikes, Tenderloin District. Yeah, Mike, it was bad. So yeah, that was not good, but we got to see the painted ladies. Then we walked down into some other area, and then we got the F line kind of, not the trolley, but the other thing, which is pretty cool. I thought it was pretty cool. And made it back to our hotel safely, and that was the first night. The second night, we were up at like 7 something in the morning, and well, I got some captured video here. Let me just load that up here. Oh, by the way, we went to Hoover Dam, and come on, how awesome do I look, eh? How awesome do I look here? I almost wanted to get that hat. We were trying out different hats in the souvenir store over at Hoover Dam, so I saw that picture. But yeah, this is a bit of the cable car, so let me be quiet, and hopefully this is me on the cable car here. My first time on here, and this is going up Powell Street. So I thought this was pretty cool. It's $8.50 to board, no matter how far you go. Didn't like that. I'm used to paying distance, I guess. So not sure if that was at the end of it. I guess it was the end. But we got to go from the turnaround. I did make a shorts video, so please go check that out, where the cable car came in. They actually turn it manually, which I thought was pretty cool, and they're just ready to go again. Was that a cowboy hat? Kind of, Black Tengu, yes. So we went down to Pier 39 that day. We went to Lombard Street, to the Crooked Street area. I don't think I have a picture. No, I do not. But check this out. While we were down there, the Blue Angels, thank you, Jeremy, I appreciate that. You mean you did a video in your shorts? Yeah, something like that, whatever. Hopefully you stayed away from Oakland. Yeah, we never went to Oakland. The Blue Angels were there over the weekend. So I tried to get a little bit of footage here. So let's try this here. See what that does for you. So that was, I was sitting on the grass, and we got that one. And I'm gonna be putting all these into a Patreon only video later on. This I think was so cool, seeing this one. So I had no intention of, oops, I guess I did that wrong, but anyways, let me get rid of that. I had no intention of watching the planes, but I love planes, so it was a great day for that. And then we finished up San Francisco with a bar, Sam's Cable Car, an amazing little bar next door to a hotel, absolutely amazing. Hey Luther Pippin, how are you? To experience that, watching the football game with Hiromi, having beers and things like that. Our flight back, we both had aisle seats next to each other, and I checked in 24 hours before, and I was able to get preferred seats without paying the extra cost. And it was a thing of 4, so we got this one and this one. This one was empty, and then this one. There was about 10 or 11 empty seats on the plane, and they sat a guy right next door to me, and I was just like, oh. But an aisle seat behind us was available, another aisle seat. So we had 4 people to 4 seats, and I had to move Hiromi into the middle seat. I had to be on the aisle. I just was not happy. The people in front of us were complaining about the little air things being too cold, and you know, yada yada yada. it wasn't the greatest thing. Oh, thank you, Jim and Harry. I appreciate that. What did you guys say here? How busy was San Fran? San Fran was not that busy. I was disgusted with San Francisco. Why are you tripping? How are you, by the way? I did not enjoy San Fran. I will never go back to San Francisco. I know Mission Creek reached out to me because I think they were in the San Francisco area. So sorry that I couldn't meet up with you if you watched the replay or anything. But yeah, I just did not like San Francisco. I did not have a good experience there. I'll never go back. And just real quickly, before I forget, let me see if I can load up. I'm going to try and, while I'm live streaming here, load up another clip here. And this is the puppies video. And let's see if I can add this. It might be the wrong way. Yeah, it's the wrong way. So let me see if I can turn it around. I guess not. Oh yeah, I can turn it around. There we go. But this was the puppies coming home, and some toys, gifts were given to them. So Moko and Chibi starting to destroy their puppies and their little, I don't know, whatever you call those things. But yeah, they really loved these puppies. So thank you. You know who you are. There you go. So now the puppies, of course, Chibi was pissed off at us. She hated that we were gone, and it took her for probably a good half an hour before she warmed up to us. It was a weird feeling to see her not that excited. We knew she was pissed off. So we understood that, yeah, having a vacation without taking our puppies is probably not going to happen, and having a vacation with Hiromi and myself again together is probably not going to happen. Lamb chop, that's what it is. Thank you. Shih Tzu? No, they are Maltese Chihuahua, Maltese toy poodles. Did you fly Zip Air? No, we flew United all the way there and all the way back. I think overall though, for Hiromi and I, it was nice to get away. I am glad to be back in Japan. The one problem we had a lot was comparing prices when we bought something. You know, we buy something for $10 in America and we'd be like, oh my God, Sengo Hakuen. Wow, we can get that for Ropyaku 600 yen in Japan. So we felt America was very expensive. We only spent, I'd probably say about $1,000 cash the whole trip, plus a bit of shopping on our credit card. So it wasn't that bad. We tried to be as cheap as possible because America is expensive in our thing. Yes, the puppers will punish you if they're mad at you. They will. Summer 2020, I'm coming back to Japan. I will be prepared, or maybe I won't be here. San Fran is where Monk was filmed? Oh, interesting. I used to watch that show, actually. That's because America is expensive in comparison to Japan. It is. And a lot of people think that Japan is very expensive, but it's not. It really is not. No one won the Powerball. I did buy Powerball tickets. I didn't get a single hit on a Powerball, on nothing. I bought $20 worth of Powerball. I should have got more consecutive draws, but I didn't. But I did get Powerball and picked some numbers. I didn't realize you only pick 5 numbers plus the Powerball number, but that was okay. You know, it's kind of cool. I'm so sorry. I apologize for my city, even though I don't live there anymore. No worries. A lot of people were surprised, but a lot of people warned me about San Francisco and how run down it is now. Like Hiromi used to live there, and 20 years ago, completely changed. So many stores in the downtown area are closed. She was flabbergasted. That's my big word for the day, by the way. Yeah, it just was not an overall enjoyable trip. But I'm glad to be back in Japan, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad to be back here live streaming with you. And I'm glad that the community is back here helping support me. I really appreciate it. Have you smashed that like button? I haven't said that in 11 days. So. But yeah, I think overall the experience, I'd rate it at about a 6.5. I love Vegas, ladies and gentlemen. The walking that my wife loves to do is insane. Like you see me on live streams, I walk for a couple of hours, but there's nothing like walking from the Flamingo all the way down to the Luxor or all the way back. We went to the Luminarium, and that's on the other side of the highway by Area 15. And we walked all the way back, went to the Fashion Show Mall, by the way, shopping. Did the Mirage and all these things. We had picture day where I had to walk through all of the casinos. So Hiromi could go to the Bellagio, the Venetian, the Cosmo, Park MGM. Like if you know Vegas, that's a pretty huge, pretty damn long walk, and we did everything. So Mindy's mom, we went to J-Town this past weekend with Josh and crew. It changed so much, so dirty. It's so sad to see. Actually, we wanted to hit Japantown in San Francisco, but we kind of walked by it. Weren't too interested in it at all. But yeah, I'm just glad to be back, guys. I really am. I'm glad to have canned coffee. Hey, Gabe, how are you? So yeah, it was kind of interesting. Vacation. Now, will I go back to Vegas? Absolutely. Will I go visit LA or San Fran or Seattle? Probably not. Pink Pip Boy, thanks, bro. Pork Schnitzel Fund, yes. There actually, talking about food, Stanley, there was a few things I didn't get to try while I was in America, which kind of bothered me. I wanted to have a hot dog, but the wife didn't want it. Actually, we had Subway. I did want to try a few things like Wahlburgers. I know some of you last year went to Wahlburgers. The wife didn't want to have a burger at that time. Getting the drift here, ladies and gentlemen. I actually wanted to go to a restaurant. We didn't eat in any restaurant except for the Luxor buffet because of the price, or the wife didn't want it. But I did get my Walmart shopping, by the way. I went and got 2 big bags of Reese's mini peanut butter cups. I got a Reese's peanut butter bar, 15 pieces. We got Butterfingers. We got, Hiromi went and bought a big ass 46 bags of potato chips box that we had to put into our luggage. We got Butterfingers. We got Ghirardelli. Oh, we went to Ghirardelli's though. I will say this, in San Fran, we did spend time at Ghirardelli's, and I enjoyed that. I got some chocolate bars and stuff like that. So Ghirardelli's was, I think, the highlight. And of course, Pier 39. We did have clam chowder in a bowl. I don't know if I loaded up the picture. Okay, picture time, if I can find it. Let's see here. Did I delete the picture? Oh my God. Oh no, here it is. Okay, add that one. And yes, this is me. Go man. So that is me having a clam chowder bowl. We got calamari and fries. $31.50. Okay, I know. Nah. It was good. It was worth $31.50, sure, because Hiromi was happy. But yeah, we did that also. Somebody said here something about See's Candies. Did you like your little? No, wait, where'd it go? Did you like your little See's Candy nuggets? I'm not a See's Candy coffee and chocolate type of person, so we brought those back. Hiromi doesn't like chocolate, so we still have the See's Candy unopened, by the way. And yeah, let me just see here. Okay, I gotta go or I'll be late to get bro. See Ram. I'm trying to answer questions. The Japanese markets have canned coffee. Oh, cool. I did that. I collect poker chips from every casino I go to. I'm just reading back here because I know I missed a lot of comments and stuff. You should have gone to Silicon Valley instead. Yeah, but Hiromi wanted to do San Fran. Hey, Katalpa, good morning. How are you, by the way? Only $1.7 billion for the Powerball, I guess. Okay, I'll go back. But yeah, I guess, overall it was good. Glenn, hi from England. How are you? Thank you for joining. I know this isn't a typical Lost in Tokyo, but my first live stream back after 11 days being over in America. It just felt good to get away, but I'm going to be busy ass this month now. So I don't know how much live streaming I can do coming up. I'm working, what is today? October 11th, I think. I'm working, so 20 days left. I think I'm working like 17 days out of the month, out of 20. 1 day a week off. But I will try my best to be with you guys. Of course, for all my Patreon members, again, I will be making a vlog of all my footage. It'll be, I call it a mishmash vlog style. So it'll just be clips of my travels going along. It might not make sense to you, but, well, it won't make sense to you. It really just won't. But that'll be coming up in the next few days. Just been so busy. And a big shout out to Desert Fox 95. He is here in Tokyo right now. I'm hoping, I think he leaves on Friday. So I'm hoping, I got to message him when I have time to meet up with him today or tomorrow. That'll be pretty cool. I'll post a family picture, family meetup picture with Desert Fox 95. Hopefully, unless he's stalking me right now, watching, you never know. You never know how people are. But yeah, no, it feels so good to be here, guys. And I appreciate each and every one of you for hanging out, being here. And I think that's pretty much my trip report. If you had any questions, let me know. Hey, that's so cool that Desert Fox is in Japan. Yeah, he sent me, my ears are still plugged, which is kind of weird. He sent me a, there's this lady standing over here 25 minutes now, kind of looking at me. I don't know who she is. She's talking on her phone. No idea. Bye, Lori. Thank you for being here. The worst thing about vacation is catching up on work after. Yeah. It's going to be busy for me. It's going to suck. No, I'm just happy to be back. I think where I belong. The one thing I will mention though is I just feel weird. See you, Tim the Dude. Thank you, brother, for being here. Is the cultural difference. Like, even though I was just in Vegas 3 months ago, I still cannot get used to going back every time. The price is different, of course. But then again, your minimum wages are like double what they are in Japan. So I can understand how to survive in America and things like that. Each country that Japan and America, have rude people, have nice people. I'm sorry to say this, and I don't want to piss anybody off, but Japan has superior customer service compared to America. But there were some nice people there, but I remember I bought, what did I buy? Like some sort of a water. Hey Keith, Colonel K, how are you? And I put it on the counter and they scanned it and slammed it down and didn't even tell me how much it cost. And I was like, oh, how much? And they pointed to the register and I think, oh, okay, here. So I didn't really appreciate that. I'm not going to talk about customer service at In-N-Out Burger because they're so damn busy, but they're still nice, right? Customer service here in America is a joke now. It seems like it is, right? You made me yawn just now too. It's infectious. Sorry. MC Travels, how are you? Thank you for being here. I totally agree about the customer service comment. Thank you, Mom. UK is the worst though. That's what I miss about Japan is the superior customer service too. Yeah, absolutely, right? You're so right about the customer service in Japan. I don't fear the elevators in Japan because there's an elevator person with you at all time. I've never seen an elevator person in Japan. Not sure you mean Mindy's mom. Only in the big department stores do they have elevator people with you mostly, but rarely do I see somebody in the elevator pushing the buttons for you. And things like that. I think that's what you mean, but yeah, customer service kind of sucked. And I see a lot of you are agreeing with me, which I don't know how to say it, right? Of course, drinking alcohol, we only drank while we were playing slot machines. I couldn't fathom paying $10 for a beer at the bar when I could just sit at a slot machine beside the bar and pay, tip $3 a beer or, whatever. We got 2 beers and tipped $5 or $6 depending how much change I had. I would tip $2 for a coffee in the morning. And I had 2 or 3 coffees. I go over to the Cromwell. Cromwell is one of my favorite casinos. It's like a boutique casino there. I liked it a lot. I did have a couple big wins, by the way, just to let you know, where I made like $500. A couple times Hiromi made like $200 or $300. But then we would change and just spend all that back or use that for tip money and stuff like that. Customer service sucks in Canada too, Tetrazeum says. Yeah, I guess it's just cultural differences, right? I guess that's, when you come to Japan, you do notice difference in customer service, in the quality of goods and different things like that, I guess. So I'd bring my own beers. Yeah, I saw a lot of Black Tango. I saw a lot of people, they go and buy the Modelos or something for $4 or something, the big cans, and drink those in the casino. We didn't feel like it was fair to the waitresses. We wanted to tip the waitresses for bringing beers. We had Sierra Nevadas. I drink IPAs, so it was fun. It really was. So come to my store in Kansas. I help people in the OTC pharmacy all day. Awesome. I bet you, Sandra, you probably offer great customer service because you are an amazing woman, just like a lot of you are that are probably work in the customer service business. But yeah, overall, Japan has got to be way better. I really think so, right? Claustrophobia. Come to my store. I bring my own beers. How did you and Hiromi like going down to Lombard Street? You mean going up to Lombard Street? Oh my God. We got off the trolley at Lombard and I was like, okay, I'm thinking to look down. And Hiromi's like, oh, we took the wrong one. We had to walk all the way up these steep hills to get to the bottom of Lombard. And I was like, oh my God, seriously? Hiromi walked through the whole Lombard taking video and pictures. I stood at the bottom having coffee and a smoke. I said, okay, it's a switchback. You see them everywhere in America and Canada. Sure, it's great. It's a tourist site, but yeah. Did I go to Resorts World? I did not go to Resorts World this trip. I went last trip. Resorts World is okay. It's just another casino. Once you've been to one casino in Vegas, you've been to all of them, I guess, in a way, depending on what you want. Thanks, Drew and Mindy's mom. I have groupies. If I had a choice to live here or in Japan, I would want to live in Japan. Well, that's a good question. Well, not a question, but I'm going to make it into a question. How many of you would rather live in Japan compared to where you live now? Give me a thumbs up in the chat. I'd like to see your reaction on what it's like. How would you like to make the transition from your home country, like I did in Canada, to living in Japan for the rest of your life? I think that's a fair question. John McKee's World, of course, Mom. Oh no, you're glad that you're better, brother. We are well, thank you for asking. Oh, I'm glad that you are feeling better, Wes. I'm glad that you're here, Wes. I really appreciate you being here. Vacation home in Japan. Oh, yeah, I agree. If you don't want to do something like that. Maybe when I was younger, in a heartbeat from Aldo. Yes, from Hunter Gatherer R. Jim and Harriet. Yes, from Mindy's mom. I knew that was coming. Tracy Garcia says Japan or England. Live for 4 months of the year, which is what I do now. Malcolm Deere, how are you, by the way? Hi, Andrew Lubar, how are you? Going to be tough for the weather in the summer. Yes, definitely Japan from Stanley. I would probably move also from Jeremy. My second choice would be London. My ears are really bothering me, like seriously bothering me. Ouch! I hurt myself. I think I have a little bit more time left, so it just feels good to have a coffee. It really does. That's probably why you watch me and other live streamers and vloggers from Japan, because obviously you are interested about Japan and stuff. So I will say right away, and some of you that have been in Japan might agree with me on this, as soon as I got off the plane, I went, it smelled like Japan. Japan smells different, ladies and gentlemen, as soon as you get off the plane. It really does. Just saying. I personally love this country and I love living here. I'm not the smartest brick in the wall. There we go. I haven't said that in a while. But at the same time, you know, it is nice to go back, to be honest. So does Hawaii. You're absolutely right, Cobra. You're absolutely right. It does smells cleaner. Yes, Frank, it does. Muhammad Ali. Is that Muhammad? If it's my bro Muhammad or a different Muhammad, I'm not sure. I've said Muhammad like 9 times now. Come to my city. It smells like corn and soybeans. Drew, is it hard moving to Japan? Good question, Tracy. I think you need to have some sort of a tie in Japan. Of course, I had family when I first moved here. You can't get retirement visas, for Japan. Japan just doesn't have the retirement visas. So you would have to get a work visa or marry some cute guy or girl to get a spouse visa to stay in Japan. You need a visa to start your journey here in Japan. Jovis Angels, Tree in Hawaii. It's not like moving to Thailand. You got to prove how much money you have to get a retirement visa and things like that. At our age, depending on our age, I just got to put my glasses on because I'm seeing my first eye candy of the morning. Nice. Yeah, you just have to have ties, I think. So moving to Japan is hard, Tracy, for a lot of average people. For workers, I'll marry 2732. That's funny. Yeah, I guess hopefully I answered your question better that way. Because if you're old like me, not many people are probably going to hire you unless you have certain qualifications, I guess you could say. Yes, retirement visas. Like Thailand has a retirement visa. Japan just does not have retirement visas. If you're familiar with Thailand and places that have retirement visas, Japan just doesn't have one. So, Drats, we didn't get to see. No golden visas in Japan? No. Lots of vids with tons of info about moving and working in Japan. Lots to mistakes to make and learn from. Do you think they'll hire a 45-year-old English teacher out there? Yes. But you're already married Mindy's mom. Your hubby might get upset. Are there any sales positions in Japan. Yes, but of course you need to speak Japanese, probably. English sales, there are headhunter. You need a basic understanding of Japanese to work anywhere in Japan. You really do. Guys, smash that like button. Would love to see how many likes we have so far. I'm just going to refresh here. Enjoying YouTube? Yes. Okay. I rated it 5. Okay. No. Write a review? Okay. Let's get back into the thing here. And we are at 74 likes, it looks like. Cool. Tay can speak some Japanese. Yeah, Tay likes curry too, so yeah. Welcome back, and you have 74 likes too with only 1 minute to go to 1 hour. Yes. Thank you, Andrew Lubar. But yeah, no, I think overall, just this trip report, it was good. Do I want to travel with my wife again? Not to Vegas. I'll just say that. And never go back to San Fran. Will I return back to Hamilton, Ontario, Canada with my wife? Yes. Do I want to go other places? No. And I'll be talking privately about my experiences traveling with my wife on Patreon, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to make it into a public live stream. Good, bad, and the ugly. Financial, I could go on and on. But yeah, I think that I just wanted to live stream before I get off to work. I start work at 11:30 today, which is I got to get a train to work. But I just wanted to come back and say hi to everybody. Say thank you for being a part of this amazing community. To all my Patreon members, thank you. Emoji Club is what we need to build up. So if you don't have a little circle thing beside your name, El Snatterake, 75 likes at 1 hour. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Please think about renewing, especially if you were gifted a thing. You can go into your subscriptions and you can press renew again. We're down about 75 channel memberships right now. So yeah, let's help support a local charity here in Japan. Again, thank you to my moderators for being here. Thank you to our Emoji Club members, our Patreon members, our community. And I think we're at like 8,531 or something like that, but it's just a number. It's about the people being here that I truly, truly appreciate. So I don't know when I'll be live again, but make sure that if you go to your notifications, please check all. Why wouldn't you go back to San Fran? Because it was horrible. San Fran is a very dirty and ugly city that I did not enjoy, plain and simple. But yeah, thanks guys for hanging out. And yeah, I'll be making a few phone calls here and there to keep in touch with a few people. But in the meantime, please check out these 2 videos here. If you want to join our Patreon, click on this link here and check out my new channel, which I'm going to be redoing soon, Travelations. Keep it real, keep it raw, straight true to yourself, because I always do. Have a great day, everybody. I'm glad to be back in Tokyo.